Hey guys, and welcome to Tasmania TV and another Halloween video. Today's video is a requested one and it is a Halloween Q&A. So I'm going to be answering some questions that you guys have asked me, and they all have to do with Halloween. So let's get started. Number one, what was your favorite Halloween costume you ever have done and why? I really liked my Freddy Krueger costume from last year. I think it was last year. I liked it so much because it turned out really great, and I put a lot of work into it. It took me just gluing the prosthetics onto my entire head and neck and face and everything took 3 hours, so just that. And I really went all in with like trying to find the dress and the hat, and I got the little claw gloves and everything. I put a bald cap over this little top up here, and I was able to cover my entire head with the prosthetics. So I had those like burns all over, which just made it look really realistic, and I got a lot of compliments. Because I did have the hat on during the party that we went to, but then I took it off and people were like, "Whoa, you did your whole head, my god," and they came up and they had to feel it and stuff like that. So yeah, my Freddy Krueger costume was probably my favorite costume so far for Halloween. Number two, what is a good movie to watch on Halloween to get into the mood? There were two movies that I watch every single year on Halloween. The first one is Nightmare Before Christmas. I love the mesh of Christmas and Halloween. For me, that movie is mostly about Halloween, even though it kind of takes place around Christmas, but it's about the people from Halloween towns, and I just freaking love that movie. The second movie is Trick or Treat, which, if you haven't seen it, is a movie made up of short stories, and they all have to do with Halloween, and they all kind of tie in together in some way. So there's like a red thread connecting them all, and it's basically about Halloween night in a town, and you get to follow some of the characters and see what happens to them, and it's a bit creepy and a bit gory and just fun and entertaining. So I really recommend that one, Trick or Treat. It's a really good movie. Question number three, how do you celebrate Halloween in Sweden? I mean, I can't speak for the rest of the Swedes, but for me, Halloween is my favorite season of the year. I mean, I look forward to Halloween more than I look forward to Christmas or my own birthday. So as for celebrations, we always throw a party in our apartment for our friends, and usually go to at least one other Halloween party that some of our friends threw. Other than that, Halloween for me, I mean, one of the reasons why I really love Halloween is because I just love autumn or fall. I just love the season. I love that it's getting darker. I'm not the kind of person who's drawn to the light. I love the darkness. And I love that it's getting a bit chillier. I hate when it's super warm in the summer and you're always sweating and you can't put anything on because you're super warm all the time. I love getting my big boots on and my proper jacket and getting like gloves and scarves and stuff like that. I love that stuff. So I really love fall. And also like the raining and the grayness and the darkness kind of is nature's way of telling you that you're gonna just chill out and have a good time and not stress too much about things. So yeah, I really like that. But in Sweden, yeah, there are a couple of kids that go trick-or-treating, I guess. But it's not really as celebrated here as obviously in the US. But there are a bunch of clubs that do like Halloween specials, and they give prizes to the people who are best dressed and things like that. Question 4, where do you get your Halloween supplies from? And this is in reference to the fact that I live in Sweden and Stockholm, so I'm guessing that this person who asked this lives here too, so hi. Here in Sweden we don't have Halloween stores as exists in the US. What we do have are like party stores and craft stores and things like that. They do put out a specific Halloween section during October, and so you can find a lot of great stuff if you just know where to look. I think I would say that my main go-to place for Halloween things is called Buttericks, which is like a masquerade shop, if you will, and it's on the main shopping street in Stockholm. And they have an online store as well. They keep everything from like the napkins and the plates and to just like scary stuff to put up your apartment. You can rent costumes from them. They've got Kryolan makeup, and they just have the works. They're a little bit more expensive than some of the other cheaper ones, but they carry a lot of great stuff. There are a couple of other like masquerade places. There's one called the Party King that carry a lot of costumes. There's a place in Gothenburg called Bodega, which carry a lot of masquerade stuff as well. So I mean, you can find a lot of stuff in Sweden. You just have to know where to look. But I'd say go online, and I usually also buy stuff from eBay because it's cheaper. You just have to do that like a month ahead because it takes time to get stuff from eBay if you order from abroad. So if I just want to pop in like on the day and pick something up, then yeah, I would go to Buttericks. Question number 5. What are some of your suggestions for Halloween costumes? This depends so much, but for me, Halloween is not about looking sexy or cute. I think it's pretty, well, sad that most girls feel like they have to use Halloween as an excuse to look all sexy and slutty and la la la. Okay, number 1, if you are that person, go ahead and look like that all the fucking time. Nobody cares. And 2, why do you have to always make it about your sexuality? It's Halloween, for fuck's sake. It's about being scary and not looking good for once. But Halloween is a chance to throw that away and just go really gnarly, creepy, and gross people the fuck out and not be yourself. So that's for me. I mean, everyone is entitled to do their own thing, obviously, but I just prefer to do the creepy stuff because it's more fun and it's more challenging than just putting on a hot outfit and calling yourself a sexy cat and put some ears on, you know? So for me, it has to be something that comes from horror. So a skeleton, a witch, a demon, a zombie, a vampire, a murderer, just a creepy doll, a clown, anything that's just super freaking scary and that takes you out of the box so that you really, really know yourself for the night. Those are the kind of Halloween costumes that I like. Question number 6. What makeup products do you recommend buying for Halloween? Again, this obviously depends on what kind of costume or outfit or creature you're going to portray. But some of the basic stuff includes face paints. If you want to do more advanced stuff, or if you're using prosthetic, then alcohol activated paints. If you're able to create your own prosthetics, then yeah, some kind of way to do that, either if you're using liquid latex or if you're using wax or putty or silicone. I mean, there are a lot of different ways to create prosthetics, and then you can get like pre-made ones too if you don't want to make them yourself, but I kind of like making them myself. That's part of the thingy. I don't like just putting on a mask unless I made that fucking mask myself. But the thing is, you can do a lot of cool makeups, creepy cool makeups with just stuff you have at home. Not everybody can afford to go out and just hoard stuff, like particular makeup stuff for Halloween. So there are ways to create really cool effects just using stuff that you probably already have at home, like lipsticks and eyeliners and things like that. Question 7. What is your go-to last minute costume? I guess if I have my dreads in, then I'd say a creepy doll. Because I really love having super long falsies, and it's just fun, and it means I get to wear like my little baby doll dresses and things like that. So yeah, I'd say a creepy doll is my go-to costume. Question 8. What kind of music do you play if you're having a Halloween party? For us, it starts out with us playing just the ridiculous Halloween songs. We have a Halloween playlist on Spotify that we kind of fill up with more stuff every single year and always play, and it's got like the Monster Mash and all of those songs, and like all the songs from the horror movies and like Thriller, Michael Jackson's Thriller and things like that. But then as the night progresses and it turns into a regular party more than a Halloween party, when people have seen all the decorations, they've eaten the creepy food and stuff like that, and it kind of turns into a regular party, then you just want to listen to regular music. So then we just play one of our regular playlists, depending on what kind of people we have over, I guess. Final question for this video is, what is your favorite thing about Halloween? I have to pick one. My absolute favorite thing about Halloween is the fact that, yeah, we get to dress up and play around and just go nuts for a day or a month, depending on who you ask. Yeah, and that's my favorite part, definitely. So that is it, you guys. Thank you for asking me these questions. If I missed something, it's okay for you guys to just pop more questions below, and I try to answer them in the comments. Stay tuned for more Halloween videos, and I will see you next time. Bye!